Hi there and welcome to a new episode about sales. Today's video will be about 5 important words. What, who, how, when, and why. Stay tuned and you will know in a second what this is all about. Whatever you are selling, no matter how you are trying to sell it, if you don't know anything about the customer's need, well, then I can promise you one thing. You're going to have hard times to get your sales to take off. Let me start this section by making a comparison to a doctor's job. You feel sick with a tremendous headache for several days, and you search for a doctor to get your illness treated. If the doctor just gives you aspirins to temporarily get rid of your headache, would you trust that doctor? Probably not. You know that the headache is only a symptom of something more serious, and you would like to have an expert to find out what disease it is you are suffering from. Exactly the same happens in sales. All products and services sold out there are just a bunch of features, and if you are going to buy, you would like to know why you should buy it. Or to be more precise, you need to ask yourself, what's in it for me? That is where the crucial, and I would say mandatory, need analysis comes in. The words what, who, how, when, and why build the frame of a complete need analysis. The order of the words can vary depending on what sort of product or service you are selling. Let's assume in this first example that you're selling a car. A car is a product with hundreds of different features, but at the same time, features that cover different benefits. Let's say that a middle-aged married couple with 2 small children comes into your shop searching for a car. A typical customer for a family car, right? I would start asking who is going to use the car. Is it going to be a family car with all what that implies? Or maybe it's the wife who's going to have a second car when out with her friends alone. As you can clearly see here, the kind of car for these 2 possible scenarios would be completely different. The worst thing to do is to assume that you know the answer, but ask instead so you don't start out in a wrong way. The rest of the questions: when are you going to use the car? What do you expect from your new car? How are you going to use it or purchase it? And finally, the why that goes more deeply into the personal life of the customer will altogether give you a clear picture of the customer's needs. The better you ask the questions, the higher the accuracy will be of the answers, and the better you will be able to nail exactly the customer's need of benefits. In all traditional offline business, the whole need analysis of the customer is done through a direct dialogue with the prospect. The advantage of a customer coming into a shop is that the prospect or lead already is a hot lead, a reason why he or she comes into the shop. It's completely different with cold canvassing, like door-to-door sales or telemarketing. Usually the prospect isn't expecting any call from you as a sales rep, and the lead is a completely cold lead. No matter if a cold, semi-hot or hot lead, most sales fail due to poor or non-need analysis. And by now we know that to know something about the customer, you need to ask questions. The customer's needs are the basis of your sale. If you go back a second to the example of the doctor trying to help you with your illness, His professional medical analysis of your health will directly have an impact on his or her success to cure your disease. Sales follow the same pattern. High sales results require a good need analysis. What about online sales, you might ask? How to get a customer to grab his or her credit card and buy from you? Well, the big difference is that you don't have any contact with the customer on beforehand and to ask the necessary questions that we just talked about. Therefore, the whole process gets another twist, so to say. Any online marketer knows that successful sales online always starts with the proper targeting of the customers to go after. The same what, who, how, when, and why questions must be there. As internet permits to be in contact with audiences around the globe, with online marketing, the number of people to getting into your shop, if I use that expression, isn't a problem. The issue here is that you only want to get targeted prospects into your list of customers. Whatever platform you use to market your product or service, it might be Facebook, Google, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, well, you name it. They all offer tools to target your audience correctly. A lot of sophisticated variables are available, and you can target your potential customers based on almost anything. However, be careful not to overuse all these tools. Instead, look after that you always cover your what, who, how, when, and why. And you can be pretty sure that you are going to get hot leads into your shop or on your list. If you think that this short video was useful, give it a thumb up and also share it with friends you believe will find it useful as well. I know that not so much attention is given to sales technique on all internet-based businesses out there, but think about it. Have you ever achieved something without making some sort of sales effort? Now when you know the fundamentals of a need analysis, which in the online world is called targeting, together with the feature versus benefit covered in the previous episode, it's time for you to try this out on your own. Click in the link or the banner below here and build your own online business. Start a spare time business and grow it from there. You will be amazed when you notice what is possible to do today thanks to the internet. And adding sales technique to it, your success will come sooner than what you can believe in your wildest fantasy, I promise you. Hope to see you on the other side.